All right, so I recently went to the bookstore here. I saw the very first Amazon bookstore that I've seen where I live here, and I was walking around the diet section naturally, and I noticed something really interesting that has been bothering me for quite a long time. Every time I go in there, there's a new diet book by some no-name doctor, some new like 8-week shred, and there's like a guy or a girl in a doctor's coat or in fitness clothing on the front, chilling like this. And every time I wonder, what is this book gonna provide that's new as far as diets and tactics go that we don't already know? Well, in today's video, I want to share with you some interesting research on 4 of the most popular diets, which ones they found were the most effective, and the surprising reason why they were actually effective. What's up, guys? It is Alex Hine here, author of Master the Day. Now, in this one particular study, they compared 4 popular diets: the Atkins diet, the Zone diet, the Ornish diet, and Weight Watchers. Now, each of these diets have a very specific approach. For example, Atkins is carb balance, the Zone diet is a macronutrient balance, the Ornish diet is calorie counting, and Weight Watchers is typically fat restriction. Now, they monitored the people on these diets after 12 months, and here's what they found. The Atkins diet, they lost 3.9 pounds. The Zone diet, they lost 4.9 pounds. Weight Watchers, they lost 4.6 pounds. And Ornish, they lost 6.6 pounds. So let's recap. This is 12 months, so a whole year following the diet. The best one lost around 7-ish pounds. The worst one lost around 3-ish pounds. So first of all, there wasn't that big of a difference. About 3 pounds between all these different diets, ranging from high protein, low carb, low fat, calorie counting, everything in between. But here's what's crazy. The researchers concluded that the greatest predictor of their improvements in their blood work, as well as the physical weight loss, wasn't the diet itself, but their adherence to the diet. So in case you missed that, let me repeat it. The biggest predictor of whether the person lost the weight was not the diet, but whether they did the diet. So this kind of is an elephant in the room, right? If it's not the diet that is the most important part, it's the strategy for adhering to the diet. Why do we place so much of an emphasis on smashing each other over the head with hammers on which diet is the best? We spend so much time obsessing. Oh, at least I do when people ask questions. Oh, which diet's the best? Which diet's the best for this person? But what we know is that following a normal balanced diet is by far makes the most sense. But beyond that, for getting people results, it's a matter of consistency. The whole game is a matter of consistency and staying the course. And whoever can stay the course the longest is the person that's going to get the best results. So the first thing I want you to think about here is that for a year of effort, the best diet predicted only 3 pounds greater in weight loss. For a whole year, 12 months of following a very specific diet plan. One, I don't know how they got people to stay on a diet for 12 months. But 2, that should make us reconsider, well, is my diet really the most important thing? Like, yes, of course what we eat is very important for the weight loss, being healthy, being well, and reversing disease. But is the most important thing if you want to lose weight or you want to get fitter? Is it the most important thing to obsess over? Maybe not. I'm sure the plan you're doing right now is fine, and you don't need to further worry about it at all. Then the second thing is, what can we actually do about it now? Now, to elaborate on this habit number 2, what if, just, hypothetical thinking exercise I'm going to leave you with today, what if instead, like I work with my clients, what if when you got off track, rather than thinking, okay, maybe that plan wasn't right for me, maybe that wasn't the right diet I should be doing, what if instead you thought about, well, what if my consistency strategy, my adherence strategy, the strategy I used to actually stick to my plan, what if that's what wasn't very good? And if so, how can you think more about your consistency habits? I shared with you recently about the biggest revelation in my life about physically changing myself to get to my goals was not what is the strategy I use, but it's how do I create certain habits surrounding that? So if you're thinking in terms of, all right, this diet, does it work? Wrong question, because that's a matter of what is the right information? That's what we're really saying. Do I have the right information? But what if you ask the question, what is the right habit to help me stay on track? Maybe that for you means journaling every night. Maybe that for you means tracking daily habits. Maybe that for you actually means calorie counting if you like it and it works for you. Maybe it means working out with a buddy every day. Maybe it means shooting a little video, like doing a vlog series for 100 days to track your progress and putting it online publicly. Maybe it means joining a site like dietbet.com where the stakes are actually there for you to lose the weight or lose money. Maybe it's a public accountability statement that you've made to your friends and your family that Christmas time, I'm going to be 10 pounds lighter. And then if you don't show up, they're gonna be looking at you like you're stupid, like you're an idiot. So the question is, all right, the diet is important, of course, but what would happen this week and this year if instead, if you weren't getting the results you want, you just asked yourself, what are the simple habits I could do daily to make sure I stuck to the plan that probably is fine and will inevitably get me there? So before you go, I want you to comment there below, what could you possibly do for an accountability habit, like day to day? What is a new habit you can do to stay the course? To really take the diet you know is probably fine. You probably don't need to go on a crazy diet. What is one habit you can do to really stay the course over the next 12 months? And what can you do every day? Comment there below. Hey guys, it's Alex. Did you like this video? If so, there are really two ways you can stay in touch with me. The first thing is to go over, click the monk, and subscribe so you get the next video right when it's out. I'm releasing at least 3 videos per week, but often a lot more. The next thing is, come on over and check out my book, Master the Day. It's called Master the Day, Eat, Move, and Live Better with the Power of Daily Habits. And it's all about the tiny daily success habits that I learned interviewing people that lost over 100 pounds and kept it off years later in a healthy way. The success habits that not only get your dream body, but also your dream life. And as a special thank you, if you get the book, send me your receipt to alexander@modernhealthmonk.com. I'll send you a 1-hour bonus video course for free. And one important piece of it is an hour sit-down success story with my friend and my student Mike, who lost 30 pounds. So you can go check that out on Amazon right there. The next thing is, come on over to my site, modernhealthmonk.com. I've got a free guide for you there, 5 daily habits to help you lose your next 20 to 30 pounds. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing you soon.